Hello, everyone. My name is Malcolm Miller. I attend the North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, and I'm here for my final reflection of the year. I talk about what went down this past semester from August to December. The thing I'm most proud of this semester was improving my midterm grades. Sometimes you're on top of everything, sometimes you're falling behind. But either way, midterms are a good indicator of what you've been doing and what you need to do. And I saw him, I wasn't happy at all. I started working harder. I found someone in just about every class that I could study with. And, studying with those second, third, fourth, etc. brains, they really helped me understand the material better. And, we pushing each other to get our work done help all parties, in a win-win situation. I'm also proud of talking with career services this semester. Them looking at my resume, helping me redo it. Because almost as soon as I walked out the door, I sent that resume off to a company, and they invited me out to dinner, that week. So I was excited about that. I'm waiting to see how that plays out. The biggest challenge of this semester was definitely, I don't know how many times you hear a college student say those words, or you hear somebody give the advice of time management, but it is really that critical. Um, I usually pick classes in a way that coincides with my schedule. I'm not looking for a specific teacher or a specific class just because I'm interested in it. I want classes that's to my major. And okay, I got a 9 o'clock open. I want to take this class from 9. I want to take this class at 10. etc. So that my classes flow together. I don't have a time conflict with any of my classes. And I came into this semester, thinking, okay, this I look like I can handle this. I think I could come out with a 4.0. You come into the semester optimistic about everything, but when you really get into the work, I had very, very demanding classes. It puts a different spin on things. I bit off more than I could chew, basically, and I saw that at midterm, so I said, okay, I need to rearrange my schedule. I need to drop something, in order to be able to spend more time on all these demanding classes that I got. Instead of ignoring the class, I should just drop it and spend more time. Open my schedule up to allow me to study more for my other classes. It kind of worked out. It worked out better than it was working out, definitely. So I came in with 6. I'm finishing up with 5, but I'm really confident in my current 5 classes. That I'm gonna have, you know, passing grades. I'm getting at least 2 A's. I know for sure, and I'm hoping to get a B, B's and C's the rest of the way. It's not what I would wish by far, but I work with what I did to myself, and you know I did the best I could with what I had. Um, the most important thing that I learned this semester that I'm gonna take with me into my career is that your degree does not dictate what you do. Being a computer engineering major, I'm looking for, I'm expecting to have, a technical job or something that's demanding me to work with computers, every day. But, I've heard stories about engineering majors who, who've gone into acting, entrepreneurship, and, and even different sectors of the business world. So having a computer engineering major doesn't necessarily mean I have to go out and be a computer engineer. Even though that's what of course, I would like, but you don't always get everything you want to get in life. So it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't get a computer engineering job. There's plenty of other avenues I could pursue. If I could go back to August 14th, 2012, what would I tell myself? I would tell myself to not let the little things get to you and stay focused on school until you finish your last final. It sounds easy, it sounds simple. It's harder to pull off than it sounds, but simple advice is always the most usually the most beneficial. Simple advice is usually the most beneficial. I also tell myself to get out and find people in your classes that you can work with to solve problems, because the earlier you do it, the better. Would I listen to myself? I think I would listen because, like I said, it sounds simple, and it's the simple advice that would benefit me the most. Just doing those little things would have made my midterms a little bit a lot much. That simple advice would have made my midterms a lot easier to deal with, than kicking me into overdrive mode and having to knock out everything, knuckle down. If I could fast forward to January 13th, 2013, what would I tell myself? Look, this is a new semester. No matter what's happened, you got all new classes now. And you start with an A in all of them. If you do all the work and study and understand the material, you almost guaranteed to keep that A. Sometimes you might miss a few points here and there, but you're gonna be A/B range, guaranteed. So make sure you do that, and make sure you devote enough time to each class so that you're not overrun with work on any particular day, and when possible, work on finishing things ahead of time. Again,